Hi friends and good morning. Welcome to another day with me. Top of the morning to you. I already cracked her open. Cheers. Same old, nothing different today, guys. It's Mother's Day weekend. It's also my wedding anniversary weekend. Monday actually is. And then tomorrow is Mother's Day. We got some cake pops for Mom. I'm going to stop by and grab them now on my way into the shop from this little coffee place. Nothing really crazy and exciting. Just the normal routine stuff for me, unfortunately. I'm trying like hell to figure out a way to carve out time to do cool stuff, go fishing, work on stuff in the garage, and there's just no time. And there's people that say make time. I don't know how. I mean, I really don't. My meds affect me with my sleep and stuff, so it makes it difficult to do things. So, 8:30, 9 o'clock, I start getting real tired from my meds. And then getting up in the morning is a bear. I struggle so bad. It doesn't matter. I can go to bed 6, 7 o'clock at night. Doesn't matter. That alarm goes off at 4. I'm struggling to get up. And it's a lot to do with my meds. So, I got to keep taking the meds to stay healthy. Can't stop taking those. And then, it's one of those things, damned if I do, damned if I don't, I feel like. So the only way to make time is either get up earlier, but I'd have to stop taking my meds to do that, or stay up later, which I'd have to stop taking my meds to do that. So, I go pretty hard all day, pretty much every day. Even on Sundays, our day off. We may not be as hard, but it's supposed to be our day off, and we're still doing stuff. We're still running around like crazy, going to the shop, doing this, doing that. And, you can't say, oh, it's because you got a shop dog, and blah, blah, blah. It has nothing to do with it. We still have to go to the shop. There's still stuff we do on Sundays at the shop. That's kind of our day to where we don't have to worry about the phones ringing, customers coming in, and we can just get stuff done. So, it's one of those things where there's just always something going on. Always. And I don't know. I'm not complaining. I'm just stating facts. I would love so much to be able to carve out some time for me and be able to chill out and go fishing or work on one of the motorcycles in the garage. For 3 weeks or a month now, I've been saying, I'm going to bring the bagger home. I'm going to bring the bagger home. I'm going to put a battery in it. I already got the battery. I've renewed the license plate sticker for it already. All I got to do is put the battery in and get insurance on it, and I'm good to go. And then I can ride the motorcycle again, and I just haven't done it. I just don't have the time, or really just basically the time more than anything. Why are we doing, oh my god, it's 55 on unmarked back roads, and we're literally doing like 35. I don't understand. Anyways, I don't know how to make time. There's, and I'm a huge proponent of saying, for those that say, oh, well, I wish I could, must be nice, I wish I could, blah, blah, blah. We all get the same 24 hours in a day, make the best of it. And I truly feel I do make the best of my 24 hours in the day as best as I can, outside of dealing with what I deal with as far as, the medication, sleep, and my full-time job, which, it literally takes basically the whole day up. I didn't get out of work until a little after 7 last night. My hours are 6 to 6, but that's just a guideline. I didn't get out until after 7 last night. And then, home by 7:30, eat dinner, and it's time for bed because I'm starting to get tired already. A couple Fridays ago, I stayed out until 10:30 working, and that was rough on me. And I'll be doing that. There's a little Slam Toyota. That looks cool. I bet it's on air. This Friday coming up, actually. It's Saturday, so this coming Friday, I'll be doing it again. I think I'm going to stay out till midnight this time, though. And we got a little thing called the felony loop. So we're can't see if we can't go round up a couple good charges on somebody. We'll see what happens. But anyways, I want to get back into the groove of me. And, I woke up this morning and the first thing out of my mouth was, God, I'm getting sick of this. Just the constant, nonstop, go, 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 go. Exactly what I said I wasn't going to do when we moved down here. And again, I know it sounds like I'm complaining, but I'm really not. I just don't want to kill myself anymore. And, the working 6 and 7 days a week it's starting to wear on me again. I'm starting to get very agitated, very aggravated, very short patience, irritable, I think is the best word to describe it. And I don't want that, because that part of me is not a good me. And it really does show the ugly side of me, and I don't like that at all. So I've got to find some balance, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I've never been to this coffee place, so I've got to remember where it's at here. The Coffee Hut, here it is. So anyways, I'm going to run in here, grab these cake pops for Mom, and then get on with the rest of the day and get to the shop. So here we go. So I got the cake pop coffee cup bouquet thing. Stopped at the gas station I normally stop at to get my normal sweet tea and breakfast. And the new owners, Smileys, feel your happiness. Boo. They took the sweet tea machine out, and they said they're not getting it. They can't get it. So there's the cake pop bouquet we got for Mom. It's cute. I don't know how much it costs, $40 probably. So I gotta, people wonder why I don't like change. People get set in their routine and their rhythm, and then something changes. It's aggravating. It really is. So now I gotta find a new gas station to go to. There's no other one that's actually on the way now, so I'm gonna have to go out of the way, and that aggravates me. It's kind of the whole purpose, and I don't know, whatever. Anyways, we got a busy day today at the shop. I think we've got 12 or 14 tickets, so it should be a pretty good day for the business. We have already had one call in. They're not coming. They had to reschedule. Something came up. I get it. It is what it is. They were nice enough about it. If we understand if you have to charge us a fee. They've been a good client of ours. Very understanding, very nice. They're cool people. Cordial. But, they offered. We understand if there has to be a fee involved, blah, blah, blah. That's the kind of client that I'm not going to charge the fee to, because, yes, does that goof up our day? Yes, it does. She was nice about it this morning. Oh my goodness, I totally forgot to recall and reschedule. I'm so sorry. We understand if there's a fee, involved for whatever. And, that's the kind of client that I don't mind I don't get upset about that kind of client. Business-wise, yes, I do. Personally, it doesn't bother me. It's the clients that just blatantly no call, no show, and it's no big deal. You are affecting somebody's business. It's I don't know. I feel like I'm beating a dead horse. I ramble about this stuff all the time because it aggravates me. And, we have a business to run. And when people don't show up, that's money out of our pocket. That's food off our table, just like any business. We're a small, locally owned business. And, it's frustrating because we try our hardest to fill the schedule. And then we fill it. And then people just don't show up. It's like they don't care. It's like, oh, no big deal. I'm not hurting anything. But you are. You're hurting a small business. And some people would, argue, well, one client is going to hurt you. I mean, yes and no, right? That one client that didn't come in today is a $150 dog. So that's $150. That's a lot of money. Even in today's day and age, right? Where everything is increased, and prices are increased, and inflation and whatever, $150, right? So it's $100 to fill my truck, and that only lasts me about 3 days. So that's a tank of gas for me. That's probably 3/4 of a tank, or no, what would that be? Tank and a half or so for Kelly's Cadillac or SUV. You know, that's a quarter of a car payment. You know, that is a lot of money, and we do rely on that money. So it is a little frustrating, but it is what it is. So anyways, on to the next gas station to get my breakfast and my sweet tea. Hopefully they have it. They haven't changed hands. Sweet tea and breakfast acquired. I just, you know, I don't know why it's so hard. I just had a conversation with the lady in there, you know, and the guy says, I asked him, are you going to get sweet tea? No, we can't get the machine. You can't get it, or you don't want to get it. I mean, I'm not stupid. I know what it comes down to. He doesn't want to get it. It's probably too much money. So I guess I won't be going to that one anymore. And that kind of bothers me a little bit because it's on the way. I don't have to go out of the way. But regardless, it's aggravating. Anyways, pulling into the shop. Well, the lawn guys did a good job. I need to ask him how much to trim the bushes up front, make them look nice. Probably do that, take a picture of it, and send it to him. Whoop, whoop. Have him do that next week. Add it on to the bill for cutting the grass and let me know what I owe you. Oh, I wish for $1 million so I could buy a piece of property and build my own business and my own parking lot and do things the way I want to do it and not go off somebody else's pre-existing building and lot. I don't think I'm asking too much. Maybe I am. I don't know. Anyways, let's get on with today. I know I sound super negative, and I'm sorry. It's just been a morning already. Maybe if I eat and get some sweet tea in me, I'll perk up a little. that is another day in the books. We're done for the day. Later than I'd like to have been on a Saturday when we close at 2 o'clock. It's 10 to 6. But that's okay. That's cost of doing business, as they say. Good little day, business-wise. We did all right. What was I going to say? Yeah, I don't remember. Good little day, business-wise. Just, I don't know. I think we could be doing better. I think we're leaving money on the table. We're leaving business on the table. And I don't like that. I think we could do better. And I want to try to get there for sure, obviously. And I think we're on the right track. I just spent a bunch of money on merch, and I now I'm kind of having second thoughts on it. I don't know. We have merch in there now. It's not the same merch. I got new stuff. I did replenish the hats. The blue hats were a hit. We only got one left. But I got new stuff coming, so we'll see if that takes off or not. I don't know. Don't know unless you try, right? So, I got about $400 or $500 worth of stuff coming. Yeah, about $500 worth of stuff coming. As far as merch goes, and I guess we'll see if it pops off or not. It may not sell at all, or it may fly off the shelves. Don't know unless you try. So we'll give her. Ooh, Mark IV Supra. Hello. Right-hand drive too. Cool. Oh, the car show's today. Look at that. I forgot all about it. Yeah, May 9th. Yep. Son of a biscuit. Wanted to have the Dart ready to go for today. Oh, well. Well, it wouldn't have mattered because I was at work anyways. I think it's the second Saturday of every month, May through September. Anyways, maybe next month. Or the bagger. Anywho's and way. Headed home. I'm beat. Like saying earlier, I'm getting burned out. I need a break. I'm super irritable. That's a really nice Range Rover. I wonder how much they want for that. I'm just beat. I'm really irritable. I'm getting burned out. And I hate that because I love dogs. I never saw myself working with dogs in regards to like grooming. But here I am doing it, and I love my other job, working for the county, doing what I do. Some of the people I work with, I could care less about working with. I'd rather not work with them, but that is what it is. You don't get to pick your coworkers, they say, right? Or your neighbors, something like that. But anyways, I don't know where I'm going to end up with all this. It's a small town. I really feel like, we're doing okay right now. I really feel like the gas prices are holding us back some right now because it is a small town and the wages aren't very high in this area. But we're staying busy. So, I think it'll all work out in the long run. I think we just need to give it a little bit more time. Like I said, my first goal was 6 months. We crushed it. We're still doing good. We're still obviously open. My second goal is 1 year, and I think we're at 8 months right now. So we're coming up on that year mark here pretty quick. It's going to happen faster than I think. And I'm just waiting, patiently for, I don't even know how to say it, for lack of a better term, to go viral, for things to really pop off and work really well for us, for us to get really busy and, struggling with some things, trying to make the right decision, the right call, on a few things has been on my mind heavy lately, on how to do things, if it's going to push people away, if it's going to draw people in. I don't know yet. Hold that thought. And we're back. So we'll see if the merch takes off, and we'll go from there. And then if that don't, obviously it's already bought and paid for. It'll be in the shop, and it's going to be a slow pace, I think, to sell that stuff. A lot of people say, buy it and give it away because it's free advertising, but it's kind of free advertising when people wear it around and people ask about it or whatever, but it's not free up front for me. I have to pay for it. But if that, it's one thing on to the next. So if the merch don't work out, and then I'll save a little bit more money up, and we'll try a radio ad, or we'll go in the local newspaper or something. And see if that works. It's an older community, so a lot of people still read the newspaper. A lot of folks don't have the intranet or smartphones. Be surprised how many people I come in contact with who still have flip phones. Or not still have flip phones, but have flip phones just because they can't operate the smartphones. We'll figure it out, and we'll go from there. That's all we can do, right? So I'm pretty optimistic. I'm pretty positive about things working out. It'd be nice to get to a spot where we've got a little bit more breathing room than we do right now. It'd really be nice to get to a spot. As much as I love my job, I would love to be able to focus 100% of my time on that shop. But right now, I still need it. So mostly, obviously the guaranteed income is nice, but the insurance for me is the big contributing factor. Obviously, you guys know I have health problems with my heart. I take a lot of medication. Obviously, I wear glasses and contacts. I want to finish getting my teeth fixed. If there's anything like majorly wrong with them, but I do have a few cavities that I still need to get fixed, and I've got a filling that needs to be refilled or fixed or whatever you want to call it. It's, I don't know, old, really old, so I think it's like starting to chip away, fall apart. I don't know. It's got sharp edges. So anyway, we got neither here nor there, but you guys get the point. I need the insurance, and the insurance, the great part, because I'm a county employee, the insurance is paid for. It's free. As long as I keep my full-time status, I get free insurance, which is awesome. And obviously the guaranteed paychecks are nice because, business has proven over the last 8 months, it can be hit and miss at the shop. It's feast or famine. We can have a really, really, really good week, and then the next week can be, we can starve. Not literally starve, but you get my point. It sucks. I think the newspaper is going to be a really good idea. I think that is what I should run with. But I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, you guys remind me tomorrow or Monday rather. You guys remind me Monday to call the lawn care guy so I can have him come trim the bushes in front of the shop. I'd appreciate that. Anyways, I think this is where we're going to wrap this one up. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We got a lot of dogs done today, so which you would have already seen them all. So I did, what I do today? 3 dogs? Yeah, 2 big dogs and a little dog. Right? Yeah. No. Yes. No. Yes. did I do today? I think I did 2 big dogs and a little dog. We did Nevo today. She got into a glue trap, and she had that sticky stuff from the glue trap all freaking over her. So they usually, Nevo and her sister Willow, Nevo is a big big husky, and her sister Willow is a German Shepherd. They usually just come in for baths, obviously, but I had to get that sticky crap out of the husky's fur today. I don't think I filmed it. I don't remember. It's been a day. But nonetheless, I think Kelly got pictures of them. I don't know if she did or not. But anyways, really busy day today. I think we ended up doing 10 dogs on all. But appreciate you guys as always. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Catch you on the next one.